Challenge for Life is typically a colorful, lively day to remember those lost to cancer while raising money for Cancer Care Manitoba. But since the pandemic started, it's become virtual. And for one team, the reason for taking part has shifted too. CTV's Michelle Gerwing has more in tonight's More Tomorrows Together.
4 years and nearly $12,000. That's the legacy the Tony's Tigers team has left on Cancer Care Manitoba's Challenge for Life. Team captain Jenny Ryman says the fundraiser and walk was a way for the family to fill the void left behind by their dad, Tony. He died of kidney cancer in 2015.
You want to have some kind of positive to come out of this, and we decided that we wanted to participate in the Challenge for Life in honor of him.
When we found the Challenge for Life, it really felt like we were kind of giving back to the care that he received.
In February of last year, Ryman's sister, Carrie Shinkarik, learned she too would face a battle with cancer. She says her family doctor found cancer cells on her cervix through a routine Pap test. She was 33 at the time.
And I was just floored at the time. I asked her what kind of cancer, because I really didn't know a lot about why we went for Pap tests.
Carrie then went through the process of the scans and the tests, just like Dad had been through, where, you know, scans and tests for weeks and waiting for results and appointments. And the thing was, she ended up having to go through it all alone.
Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Carrie had to go through everything from appointments to an unsuccessful surgery by herself.
So that was, I think, probably the hardest day in my entire cervical cancer journey. I was, in the hospital. I'd had this huge surgery. I was alone. I had nobody with me, nobody to be there for me. And now I was dealing with the fact that the surgery that was meant to be curative, I wasn't supposed to have any other treatment after that, didn't take place. And now I was looking at a much longer journey with chemotherapy and radiation and brachytherapy.
Today, Carrie is cancer-free, and the Challenge for Life has taken on new meaning for the family.
It used to be more kind of in memory of, in honor of, and now we're moving forward thinking, what can we do to help cervical cancer warriors and cervical cancer fighters going forward.
And a new name, the Titans of Teal, after the cervical cancer ribbon.
We hope that people ask us, why is your team named Titans of Teal? And then we'll tell them about cervical cancer, and we'll tell them, to make sure that all women in their lives, or anybody with a cervix, stays on top of their Pap tests.
People kind of get uncomfortable when you start talking about Pap tests, but they're really important, and you should have them done every couple years.
This year, the Titans of Teal hope to walk together as their chosen challenge in August to honor their father, Tony, celebrate Carrie's successful treatment, and give back to Cancer Care Manitoba.
1 in 2 Canadians are going to be diagnosed with cancer, so it could very well be you in the future, and you want there to be, money going to Cancer Care Manitoba so that they can come up with new treatments and more effective treatments.
Knowing that the money from Challenge for Life that's fundraised stays in Manitoba, stays with Cancer Care Manitoba, it's helping the people that we know, that we love, that are part of our lives. I think that's really important.
Michelle Gerwing, CTV News, Winnipeg.
Challenge for Life runs from August 5th to the 17th this year. Participants can choose to reach 20 kilometers or 200 minutes of fitness. You can register online through the Cancer Care Manitoba Foundation.
More Tomorrows Together is brought to you by Cancer Care Manitoba Foundation.